it's just live out here, man. East Coast is super live. Not saying the West Coast not live, because the West Coast is live.
Yeah.
They got some moments, but it's nothing like the energy from the New Yorkers, you know, just feeding off that energy, vibing off that energy. Makes you miss it, you know?
You see,
you know, it just comes from a place of 2018 when I first came on the scene, when I first got signed, and you know, I dropped 21 songs, which is a lot. And I look back, and a lot of those things were just, you know, me trusting in, you know, the team I had prior and their ideas combined with mine as well, and me giving the okay. But you look back on things, and it's like you realize how much of everything was actually your voice. And that's the biggest thing as an artist. It's like you have people who, you know, investors, or, you know, people who have seen success in the industry, and being a young, hungry artist, a lot of those opinions matter more than you sometimes than your own. So that's what it is. Like, just with this EP and the pandemic especially, I really just realized who I was, and it's like, not on like no arrogant, cocky shit, but like I know what's best for sure. And then, you know, it's great to have a good team around you who you trust, and you trust all their opinions, like my manager Greg, Aton, the partner Gwen, people like Olivia, you know, people you could trust who know their shit, and you know have a vibe. So. Metaphors is like a big thing for me. So it's like, although this is how I'm feeling, you know, there's also something in my life that I'm going through. So, you know, making actual real life events connect with kind of thoughts on how you feel about where you are in your career and all that. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword with this EP, with the whole concept, you know, because like you said, it is based off, the EP is based off relationships, lack of communicating, things going south, and all that stuff.
I just hope you appreciate me now. Sometimes I make me feel crazy, baby. Help me
I usually make all my beats, but with this project I wanted to really get out exactly how I feel with this, and I think I did that. So, you know, just it starts with the music first and foremost, and Confused, and all the records are like freestyle. Like, it's like the first thing you think of, that line, and then next line, and it's there, and it's all stream of consciousness. It's not overthinking things, it's not premeditating too much. It's like, this beat is exactly how this feels, so let me capture that. And it happens really fast, and you almost have to like get it out. It's like it's like, oh my God, what if I want you? And it's like, okay. And then you're there, like,
what if I want you? What if I say that you're all I need? One day you might you love me, and one day you might you want me like me. Yeah. What if I tell you I won't leave? What if I tell you I don't need you? I don't need you. I got you confused.
I had a batch of beats from really the first producer who I ever worked on like 4 or 5 of his beats. You know, like, I've never done that with anybody thus far. So he gave me a bunch of beats, and his beats were like indie pop, alternative, and I'm not necessarily used to those sounds. Like, I'm used to straight hip hop, R&B, soul, gangster rap. You know, that's where like my flows inspire everything. So and the melodies is R&B kind of. So hearing those sounds, I'm like, like this is fresh. This inspires me to bring something new because I'm not necessarily gonna give you the traditional indie pop vibe vocally or lyrically. I'm gonna give you something fresh. So I like what he was bringing to the table, and then me adding my production on top of that, which is probably like hard 808s or crazy synth basses coming in, is what I brought to the table production-wise. And and it really is intentional, like just being hands-on with the music. Yo, so I actually went to this spot, man, near Soho, in Soho, and I want to find it. I think it was Irene's Cheesecake. But our manager actually told me we should go hit up the cheesecake because strawberry cheesecake is my vibe.
Yeah.
And women love cheesecake. So,
right.
Right. Cheesecake is always a thing where it's like, let's get some cheesecake. Like,
so you got your cheesecake. Someone did hit you up.
I got some cheesecake in Brooklyn. I'm in Manhattan, and it was incredible. They had like these little circle cheesecake with like one strawberry on top, and like the red strawberry fucking. Oh my god, that one was crazy.
Amazing.